Hi there, baby cakes. Look at you over there. We're going to speak about a strong warning for you. What I'm about to show you does not work in crypto anymore. That's right, it does not work. And you will see this posted time and time again. Every single time there's a little bit of a Bitcoin green candle somewhere, somebody posts this and it does not work. It is a flowchart. And a friendly reminder, I have a big, fat, juicy, thick warning emoji here just to let you know that it does not work. And we're talking about the path of rotations here. And this is just a meme now. It's a joke. It doesn't work. The new market participants are more degenerate, more ape-like, more smart. Their slippers are way more fluffy. So in 2021, we ushered in a new wave of degens, okay? What I'm about to show you now, we're going to have a look at this path to alt season. Don't worry about all the writings, okay? But basically, this is how things used to work. I repeat, used to work. So we're just going to give it glossy just so you know. So what it used to work was, it used to involve Bitcoin getting a flow of money. Phase 1 Bitcoin. So Bitcoin gets a flow of money coming in. I'm just going to quickly show you because you're a wonderful little baby cake. Okay, Bitcoin gets the flow of money. You have Bitcoin, it goes, yay, Bitcoin goes up, right? So Bitcoin goes up. Its Bitcoin dominance goes up, Bitcoin rises. And then what happens is once that slows down, so it stops somewhere, people then seek riskier parts of the curve. And this happens in every other market, friends. This happens in gold. This happens in the stock market. This happens in other commodity markets. This is just what happens. So the leader, otherwise known as the spear, if you're from the US, or spear, if you are from Nottingham in the UK, right? So spear goes up. And then once investors realize that the valuations have hit around fair value, what they do is they then reprice the poop. So the poopy poop starts to get a bit funky here. So in gold, you have the gold speculative stocks, the gold miners. Because the price of gold is so big, what happens is investors will say, oh, wow, this guy who may wear crumpled slippers, don't know what he looks like, he has a gold mine, and we don't know how much gold there is, but there's a 50% chance he's got X amount of tons. They'll just pump it to the moon. But you first need gold to go high enough. It is exactly like what's happening in crypto. This is what used to happen. So Bitcoin used to rise and then people would move into Ethereum. And they're like, wow, here comes Ethereum. ETH BTC starts going up, okay? And then after Ethereum stops, then it used to rotate into the large cap coins. So you're talking about rank 2 to rank 20. So the large cap coins is people saying, wow, now that Ethereum's up, how about the alternative Ethereum coins? And so everybody would then see Ethereum altcoins or other layer 1 chains or just other large caps. So large market cap coins go up. And then eventually they would stop too. And finally we have Poop City. This is where there is just slinging, flying poop raining out of the clouds, just pooping all over us. Poopity McPoop poop. It is a poop city, poop fest. It is a poop circus, and it is just raining money everywhere. Everywhere. Poopy is flying and slinging and launching away. That is basically why you're in crypto. I'm not even joking. You are in crypto for this final part. Everything else, we're too late. I'll be honest, we're too late. You know we're too late. Okay, like, were you able to buy Bitcoin at $500? Nope. Were you able to buy Ethereum under $200? I was, but were you? No, it's gone now. It's gone. You can't DCA there anymore, okay? What about the next part, large caps? Well, the problem is, are you buying the large caps from the last season? No, you're not. Why? Because they're irrelevant already. So what are going to be the large caps of next season? You don't know. I don't know either. So you see how all of these are literally just wastes of time. I'm not joking. They're mostly wastes of time. And of course, it's being tongue-in-cheek. We need Bitcoin and Ethereum. We thank them for everything they provide, but they ain't making you itch. That's it. You need 15 years, friends. And that, by the way, that's still fantastic. I'm so proud that the industry can do this. But 15 years, man, the people who bought it, they got to throw $2,000 in Ethereum and retire. Now you need 200K. And that's still pushing it, because 200K, you need a 5x, you get $1 million, you pay tax. Now you're down with like 700,000 left. The numbers are getting rough, man. They're getting really rough. I mean, you need a $200,000 clip to maybe get $1 million in Ethereum, and then you got to sell and pay tax anyway. It's getting rough, isn't it? So luckily you listen to me. Thank you for pressing the like button, the subscribe button, the belly button and all, friends, because you're not going to get this truth from anybody else. I'm completely unbiased. I'm here to just tell you the truth. So the final alt season is just absolutely everything going wild. But remember, I said this doesn't work anymore, okay? Now, I know this doesn't work anymore because I existed a couple of years ago. So please confirm in the comment section if you also existed in the year of 2021. You see here? Now, we all thought the flow chart would happen again. You see this part, this was 2020. We had the zombie virus printing. We go, wow, we're coming up, laser rise. We thought, okay, it was going to go Bitcoin and then ETH and then large caps. And then we thought it was going to be poop. I'm going to draw a big fat poop, okay? That's what we thought would happen. Do you want to know what happened? This is what happened. Delete large cap. Delete Ethereum. This is what happened, okay? It literally went Bitcoin, poop, all right? Bitcoin, poop. Now, you might think there's something demented and deranged about people coming in. No, they're smarter. I have close friends. I have family. I got my cousins. I love them all. I respect them all, okay? Shout out if you're listening. And when I was talking to them about crypto and I told them about this, like the flow chart, about how it traditionally happens, do you know what they said to me? This is the best part, right? This is what opened my eyes. As it was happening, as the seasons were happening, they said to me, they said, bro, if everybody ends up buying the poop, why don't we just buy the poop now? Because screw the other parts anyway. And they said this to me. Two of them independently has said this to me. And I was like, because friends, we have open minds, open hearts here. Even though I'd been around for a few years and they were new, I wasn't judging. I'm here to learn. I'm like, wow, that's interesting how new people coming in, they're getting excited. They have a new path of doing things. They went straight for the poop. Now, I did not know what was about to happen. And this is why not many people made it. It's because what we saw was Bitcoin go up, and then Bitcoin stopped. And what did we see, friends? Doge and SHIB go to the moon. That was it. We literally went Bitcoin to poop straight away. Straight away, friends. Bang. People skipped everything in between. Absolutely everything in between. I can even show you, for example, the ETH BTC. So what I originally thought was ETH BTC. So my original chart was I thought ETH was going to go up like this. It didn't. Because Ethereum has now bonked unit bias. And it never occurred to me that it would happen like this, but no one wants to buy a $3,000 coin up the top. Because that's what happened. Ethereum was like $3,000, right? And people were like saying, $3,000. I want to buy this thing that's 0.000003. And that's what happened. And Ethereum's liquidity is so bonded, no one cared. Now, I understand markets deeply. That's why I knew there's an indicator here. And this is why, if you go straight to my record, right, you'll be very shocked because I had to adapt to this on the fly. I have my record here. And if you notice, there's a lot of poop in here. And I mean really smelly, slingy, absolute poopy McPoop. Like we bought Pikachu, man. We bought Pikachu, friends. We bought even Kishu. Kishu Inu was just like the fourth dog coin after SHIB and something else, okay? There's some slinging poopy. There's poopy McPoop everywhere. So I knew something was going on. And it was only after it was over that I really understood something was really going on. It was after China scammed everybody with the scam dump and F2 pool was dumping on everyone. It was in the midst of the turmoil. I figured it out. And now it's funny. You know what's funny? You know when it was happening, friends, this is the best part. I was around when it was happening. Let me tell you something. I didn't hear one single influencer talk about this. Not one. But in the bear market, in the destruction after, when we got to the lows, people came out with their like high almighty, I am better than you type of attitudes on Twitter, on YouTube, and they were saying, oh yeah, this is clearly what was happening. Like they're all pretending like literally they are like King Poopy McPoop. I was like, these people are the biggest, filthiest liars. They're snakes. They remind me of just like some sort of like, just like disgusting people. I was like, who the hell are you? I clearly remember none of these people talking like that. They were all talking about the new paradigm of finance from DeFi up here and up here, right? I clearly remember everybody saying, so many people, friends, it's funny. They were judging everyone. No. You know, up here, everybody was saying one thing. They said, we have top signals, but why is it letting us exit the top for 4 months? Why is it let us exit the top for 4 months here? Like, that's not a top. Like, how does a commodity do this? What is going on here? So you figure out, friends. So we were meant to go higher. That's pretty much it. Someone was capping it. But it is what it is, right? So when you're looking at people trying to anticipate what's coming on next, that's why you'll find most of them get it wrong. Because just like I had my friends and family coming in, and they just made this connection. They literally said, okay, it goes from Bitcoin. Well, I'm not buying a $30,000 coin. All right, I'll go straight to the poop. And they got it right. That's why we had a meme season. Okay, you wonder why meme season came? That's why meme coins became a narrative. It's because everybody went, okay, Ethereum, useless. Large cap, useless. Mid caps, useless. Let's go straight to the absolute poop. The ones that fly 100x. And that's what happened. Now it gets explained to you. But this doesn't, see, this flow chart doesn't even work anymore, friends. It just doesn't work. Now the game's gotten harder. Now we just see Bitcoin rises, and then whatever is going to be spent, it's very hard to get a formula, almost no formula. Now it's just the mind of the market. Is there a technology? Is there a narrative? Is there some sort of excitement that people get? How can you even put a formula on it? You don't know. You saw earlier this year, we had China coins, we had AI coins, we had the meme coins, and what was disgusting was it was new meme coins. Meme coins like Doge and SHIB and everything else that existed, they couldn't even move up. I remember Floki got listed on Binance, it went up and just popped back down, no one cared. You see this game? This is why it's super important. I believe the game is changing. Now there's over thousands and thousands and thousands of coins. You got to get in with strong communities because I hate to say it, the gains are diminishing. I mean, the game's, it's ruined, friends. I hate to say it, I don't want to use that word ruined because I'm still grateful these things still move, but we have flowcharts here. They're not even working anymore. People are now understand. People just literally here for the casino. You see, back in the day, friends, this is because you're a baby doll baby cake and you're a blueberry pie, and I'm going to show you what it was like. Back in the day, what used to happen was, of course, Bitcoin would go up and then it would stop and alts would fly. That's exactly what happened here. This is Litecoin doing 40x in 1 month, and other coins, another altcoin in the top 10 did 100x here. Literally November of 2013, November 1st to November 28th, 100x, right? Another coin did 20x, Litecoin did 40x. That's crazy. Literally, you just pick any coin in the top 10, you win. Pick all of them, you win. The lowest was like 13x in a month. It's crazy, right? Then we had the Ethereum cycle. And obviously what happened was Bitcoin leads, Bitcoin breaks the high, it stops, and then Ethereum pumps up to the moon, and then Bitcoin takes over, and then Ethereum takes over at the end. You can even see this highlighted in the ETH BTC chart. You can see this part. You can see how ETH BTC just went up January all the way to June, and then Bitcoin takes over the rally, and then Ethereum comes back at the very end. So this is what was happening back then, but now it doesn't happen like that anymore, friends. I mean, we can even see, does this chart look anything like our bull market? Look at them. It looks nothing like them. Be honest. Be honest. It looks nothing. Look at this. Whoa! Compare that to... Compare that. Okay, the liquidity is now bonded. People now understand it. The euphoria has now diminished. That's very unfortunate. So you can already see this flow chart. It ain't working. We ain't getting the nice Bitcoin, then let's rotate to Ethereum. We're not getting that, and then let's rotate to large caps. This whole rotation pattern thing's not working. The market got harder. The market's getting smarter. It's now literally Bitcoin goes up, it basically loads the casino with money. That's what happens, right? And then it goes, okay, where are we going to allocate money to? And it's funny and it's sad. There's no answer. Every single community believes they are the righteous one. Every community believes they are undervalued. Every community believes they will get the adoption. Every community believes they are the ones that are going to break the high and break the high by a 2, 3, 4, 5, 10x. Every single community. But only like 10% of them do. So there's a lot of other things going out there that unfortunately we don't have a grasp on yet. And if you do get a grasp one season, it's more than likely you are out of favor by the next one. So I wanted this video out here for you so you can see the danger of what happens when people get too cocky. They get too confident, okay? This is why, friends, in my videos, because you're a baby or baby cake, I've mentioned to you many times, this is a timeline. This is like the year 2000, okay? This is the year 2000, and this is this year, 2023, okay? Maybe you've heard of this year. Maybe you live in this year with me. So there are many hedge fund managers. There's like Ray Dalio. There's heaps of people who've killed it, okay? There's all these different names, and they just pop up, okay? This is the beautiful part and crazy part. You have all these great names, but if you go look up all their records, a lot of them are only good during a little window of time. All of them. Every single one, okay? Like, for example, some dude here who killed it in like 2015 because there was like a bullish China narrative or a bearish China narrative. If you go look at their records, they were absolutely garbage before that. And then after the narrative is done, like let's say it's a post-Donald Trump era, 2016 onwards, they're trash. They're trash because they don't know how to read the up-only, low-volatility, crypto-centric market, and they just got crushed. And bonds didn't even move either. So everybody just gets crushed. If you stay in the game long enough, you eventually realize that you don't end up beating the S&P 500 on average, right? So this is just the reality of it. So this is all these smart people. So that's why crypto is still a gift. And now you understand why I always say that I get happy when I see unknowns in the game. You know, when I see stuff like this and like they're not working, I get happy. I know it's frustrating when I'm like, okay, if there's no formula solved and we don't know what happens next, if we're here long enough, we will be able to at least sniff together. Take a good sniff and a good whiff. We will at least be able to get a little front run somewhere. We have a chance. It's not a guarantee, but we have a chance. You know, is it going to be a DeFi narrative? Is it going to be whatever it is, friends? It's just something's coming, okay? In this old season, okay? Something's coming. Now you see why. So now you know, okay? You've learned. These flows, just delete them. It doesn't work anymore, okay? It doesn't work. Now you got to be smarter. You got to be more wise. We have to think about the next 10, 20, 50 million people coming into crypto, all right? They don't care about Bitcoin, all right? You think they do. They don't really care about Bitcoin, all right? They know it's going up. They know it's going up, whatever, but how much? Okay, they don't care about that. They don't really care about Ethereum either. We do. We love them. We don't really care. Trust me. The new people coming in, they see a casino because there is no mass-produced retailer product right now that makes people forget that they're in crypto. For example, when I was a wee little pup, you were considered a nerd if you're on the internet. Okay, now every single person's on TikTok. Everyone's doing handstands, showing their genitals on Instagram. Everyone's like literally butt naked on Instagram, right? So Instagram and the Apple iPhone made people forget that they're talking to weirdo strangers and that they're on the internet. You see how the power of that tech and that upgrade and that retail consumer product, it was so good, it made people forget. Do we have anything in crypto today that makes us forget we're using crypto? No, we don't. We all know it's a casino. And with the casino mindset, we know we're going to get diminishing gains somewhere. That's why we're going to have to be very careful and very selective about how we go forward. But hey, at least you know to scratch this strategy. Now you've saved some time. You know what else we've saved? our friendship, always to be cherished. Tell mum and dad the flowchart doesn't work, and we still love them. Like, subscribe, press the bell button, and all. I'm going to catch you in the next one.